So the young man you're actually seeing here is the only son of the executive governor of Abia State, Dr. Alex Otti. And yes, Dr. Alex Otti has only 3 children. Yeah, this boy and yes, his 2 sisters. They're just 3. Now he's called Alex Otti Jr. because the guy is smart. The guy is just too intelligent and very, very brilliant in terms of business. Now, you remember during the campaign period, he was actually, the father actually said he's not coming to Abia State to steal government money because even his own son is already a billionaire. This is the young man he was talking about. You could see how young and vibrant he is looking. Now, he attended the Davido wedding alongside the father. They were all there to celebrate with the Adeleke and the Roland's family, and you could see that he was fully represented. Even Davido acknowledged him. So most times, some people they don't even need to be famous before they are really accepted. You don't have to be famous because their father wealth, their father whatever is already covering for them. Now, if you want to talk about the likes of man like Chico, we want to talk about the likes of Joey Zaza, whose father has this money, and one way or the other, they managed to make a name for themselves in the social space, like the social society. They were able to create a name for themselves. Why? Because they go to clubs, they do charity work, dash people huge amounts of money and all that. That's like flamboyant lifestyle. Anyway, this wedding, you could see Governor Dapo Abiodun, the way he was actually attending to this Alex Otti's son, you will know that he's not someone he's just meeting for the first time. Like, they've been seeing, they've been relating, and so far so good. I think since Governor Alex Otti is in government now, he has been trying as much as his best, to introduce his son to most of his political friends and all of that. Though the young man is an intelligent businessman. In fact, Signature Bank, he's one of the leading directors in Signature Bank. Those of you who don't know Signature Bank, it's one of the recent banks that was launched recently. It just got their license, started operating. For now, they still operate in places like Abuja. They recently opened in Abia State. And yes, they have other branches spread. And rumor has it that Governor Alex Otti is one of the biggest shareholder of that Signature Bank. And the son is also a director in the bank. Now, that is taken after the father. We all know that while Governor Alex Otti was in the banking sector, he did well. He did well for First Bank and all other banks he managed before retiring and, officially taking a career in politics. And yes, even in his political career, you could see that he's doing well. Now, he just implemented a recent rule in Abia State, especially Abia, that no more keke and bikes from 7 p.m. in the evening till 6 a.m. in the morning. So if you're a keke person, if you drive keke, that's tricycle. If you drive tricycle, if you drive bike in the city of Abia or anywhere in Abia State, you don't operate at anything from 7 p.m. Just go to your house and rest. No more operation again for you till 6 a.m. the following day. You guys operate during the day. And I believe this movement is going to be another beautiful development for things like boat ride to come into the city. Yes, because if there's large use of keke and bikes, there'll be little order for demand for things like, even if the city now accepts riders like boats, in drive and all that, there will be less use, because for cities that still support keke and bikes, it's very difficult. I know of a city like Abakaliki where keke and boats, keke and bikes still work perfectly well. You hardly get the use of boats. You hardly get the use of all these private riding companies there. So I believe him stopping this is a means to bring in this development to Abia State. And you also know that places like Enugu, Owerri, where they don't use keke or they don't use keke or bikes. Boats, rides, and riders and all of that are working perfectly well. And that is good. It's for our own safety. And yes, it is beautiful for the city. Yes, it brings more development. It gives more people opportunity to work harder, employ more people, bringing in these companies to the states. Now, the story about this young man is, I just feel like he's one of those, those rich kids that were privileged to have a life for themselves, build a life out of their dad's fame. And if you look at the way he was interacting with Davido at his wedding, you will know that Davido already knew this guy. He knows this guy. He has been interacting with this guy. I read something online today from the official photographer of Dr. Alex Otti. That's Kelechi. Shout out to Kelechi on this video. He said 2019, he tweeted about, he told Davido that he was going to attend his wedding. And yes, he attended the wedding. That means he has known Davido since 2019. You understand? So it's not just a recent relationship. And yes, I just noticed that the Adeleke family and the Alex Otti family of Abia State are very, very close. Loads and loads of occasion, Governor Alex Otti always attend that has to do with the Adeleke family. This governor would always show up for them. Anyway, this is the last highlight from Davido and Chioma wedding, Chivido 2023. And this one is completely about the executive governor of Abia State, his son, Alex Otti Jr. Yes, the youngest billionaire of a father who is already making the great people of Abia proud. Please don't forget to subscribe, drop a comment, share your thoughts here with us.
Chaka biage gwe menu Obi Cubana odomu na wi ebu Abalu sekene kulugene Akimasu iwe buluje buluna Ni banyu ne gwe menu Obonye ganyi ne kuo na wi ebu Azo moga Abalu sekene kulugene Akimasu Mana ndesi miano Ndesi na jado Ndeme komena le Akimaswa iwe buluje buluna